Alright, so in this video, we have an update regarding the vicious attempted murder from Raja Jackson against Psycho Stu that happened a few days ago. Now, I didn't cover the original story on this channel. I covered it on my streaming channel, so shameless plug, you might want to subscribe over there. But if you haven't heard about this, basically the son of Rampage Jackson, Raja Jackson, committed attempted murder live on Kick when he got immensely butthurt over a small disagreement, and he punched this guy unconscious 27 times. He punched him while the guy was knocked out. It was definitely premeditated, and now we have additional information. It turns out that the organization is trying to do a cover-up. They're trying to hide this situation from the police, and they are preventing some of the witnesses from collaborating with the cops. Without further ado, let's get into the update.
Rampage Jackson's son tried to kill a man yesterday, and Doug was actually the one who pretty much stepped in. And how bad are his injuries?
Broken facial bones is from what I'm hearing. Missing teeth. Has no recollection of what happened. Incoherent. And then even from the people closest to it now that I'm disassociating with, they won't even put up the full story. Stu's pretty fucked up. I'll put it this way. He was out on the slam, and then the guy had made contact multiple times. I remember seeing that, kind of being in shock, and then I just went. Aside of that, running in, there was other people that could have got involved that I made eye contact with, but they just stayed by the stage. I just got done with my match. I was blown up, took the heat, did the shit. Then I get a whisper by somebody, hey, something is not right. I might need you to go out there and check a scenario. This guy's going to do a spot. I'm like, when does the spot happen? Oh, we'll let you know. We'll let you know. Well, you want to let me know, but like, you're not telling me when the cue is, when is the spot supposed to happen. You're just going to let me know just in case. When do you guys want me to go? What's happening? I was informed about the beer can incident actually shortly before that. They told me that they, made up, shook hands, hugged it out multiple times. So it was going to.
So the beer can incident is what started all of this, and it was so silly. Basically, Psycho Stu was in character, and he broke a prop can on Raja Jackson's head, thinking that he's also a wrestler, not knowing that he was just there to watch a show and maybe participate. It was such a simple, minor disagreement. He apologized 3 times. And like the guy said, they hugged it out and it was all good. And Raja Jackson could have left it at that, but then like a man-child, he got riled up by the chat and his ego took over and he decided to commit attempted murder. Now, let's see what else they have to say, because apparently there's a cover-up going on.
Be fine, but they just want to make sure. I talked to the person out front with the radio. I walk back to the ring. I see the slam. I see the first punch, second punch, and by then I'm at people in front of me and I just start moving. I kind of wish I would have just sprung on like the slam. And these are people who are supposed to love him. And I'm the only one on the outskirts to be told to watch this, apparently. And then I'm in there and I'm battling, I'm doing whatever, trying to like work this. And I'm telling the guy to calm down. And now he's trying to fight me. It's all fucked, like there's.
So them telling you to watch this and get involved, if this was supposed to be an angle, it kind of doesn't make any sense because you have nothing to do with their storyline or whatever. It seems like they kind of wanted you there just because you're the only one who can shoot, which in wrestling means for real fight, right?
It felt like it. Like how you'd use a dog. I think the premeditation part comes on the side of AJ Mana. You brought somebody that was volatile, that you knew had issues.
So real quick, that's the friend of Raja who brought him to the event.
That's the small calves, small ass, chicken legs bitch with the cowboy hat.
So this fight, whatever you want to call it, Raja Jackson.
Attempted murder.
Right, this attempted murder, he landed like 20-something punches on him. 23 punches on him. You pull him off, and then he tried to go at you. So that was he trying to continue beating him even further?
I think the culmination between his dad picking on him and all his daddy issues came out, and all the shit that AJ gassed up into his head. Because let me put it this way, I don't like Raja. I think Raja's a shit person for what he did. But I think AJ's a bigger shit person for gassing him up to be in that fucking ring, to leading him to ruin his own fucking life, to hurt somebody that AJ also has a fucking problem with.
I know it is.
So this is really interesting because at first we thought that Raja Jackson was simply getting gassed up by his Kick audience, which is true, but it turns out that there's also this scumbag that was gassing him up and trying to entice him to commit violence on Psycho Stu because of his personal issues, which is just pathetic. Now, I understand what the guy is saying, that this was kind of orchestrated, that this AJ guy brought him to commit this and had an idea that something would pop off. But at the same time, Raja is a grown man that should be able to control his emotions. He shouldn't be able to get manipulated this easily, and he will have to pay the price because he cannot control his emotions.
Chat was like gassing him up too, leading up to it, which we've talked about.
Another reason why live streaming is toxic.
Yeah.
Just goes to show.
When you're a man, you're in control of your life. If you do things for other men, you're their bitch. You are not a man.
Basically
You're
what
a
live streamers
puppet.
are.
Doug, so what happened when you and him squared off?
I just went in there to stop it first, because I was kind of in shock. I saw Stu. I saw the punches. It felt like slow motion. I'm looking around. I'm looking at Stu's friends staring at me, not running in. I'm only running in. Somebody f***ing pinned Stu after he almost got beat to death. People are so chicken shit that they don't understand violence. They don't understand what's going on. They don't want to partake in anything. They weren't willing to save their friend. So these f***ing people are sitting in the f***ing ring watching a man get beat to death that they call the f***ing friend. The people in the back are f***ing telling me, hey, can you go out there and make sure nothing bad happens? So now I got all this responsibility. But at the same time, if I'm AJ Mana, if I'm the people that told me to f***ing go out there, if that's the person I brought, or I know this whole situation's going on, I'd be right at the f***ing ring. If somebody told me that Ian had the possibility of having a fucking fingernail being put out of place because somebody might be a little off in the ring, you think I would take a fucking chance of my friend getting hurt? I'd be in the fucking corner of the ring on the very side in the front fucking row. You couldn't move me from the fucking spot. I'd run the whole fucking show. Breaking it up and he shoots a fucking double leg on me. By the way, work a better fucking double leg, you fucking prick. And then I'm telling you to fucking calm down. I'm not even fucking fighting. I'm not even being fucking hostile. Then you're trying to fucking work and get lower, do this, change positions, and I'm over here having to swim with you, all this other shit. And then you fucking punch me in the fucking eye after we're breaking it up, you fucking loser.
I'm not going to show the clip because I'm not in the mood to get an age-restricted video on a video like this that is so important. But you can see from these screenshots that he is not talking out of his ass. Him and the guy with the white paint were the only ones that were lifting a finger to try to stop this. And I can't even imagine what would have happened if the guy that's talking right now wouldn't have intervened. We would be talking about a completely different situation. It wouldn't be an attempted murder. It would be a straight up first degree murder.
That's why you got fucking headbutt, and that's why I fucking punch you, and you're fucking lucky I was tired from the match before this. What kind of fucking person are you? You fucking low-life fucking clown. You want fucking clout, so you beat up a guy that's fucking half unconscious. You punch a guy that's trying to break up a fight and not even trying to fight you. I wasn't even trying to fucking hurt you. The fuck is wrong with you?
So do you think he wanted to continue beating up Stu?
I think he would have killed him.
How did Stu get out of the ring? I assume it was stopped and paramedics came. Like, what actually happened?
He was given CPR. He was choking on his fucking blood. The paramedics came. I rolled out. Once I realized that my fucking blood was leaking because he caught me right in the fucking goddamn orbital bone, I rolled out the ring to go fucking fight that guy. I said, fuck him, I'm coming. And then everyone's holding me back.
And he had already like ran out of there.
Already gone. And then the only person who fucking met him is a fucking crackhead with fucking face paint who's fucking begging for fucking clout for the fucking internet. Man, fuck that whole fucking night. There couldn't be anything more mismanaged in my fucking life than I saw that night. Fucking asshole with the stupid cowboy hat because you brought somebody that was volatile. You knew he was volatile. You set him up. You had him do your dirty work at a show where you know everybody's doing this for entertainment.
What condition is he in right now? Do you know?
From what I hear, he's having a hard time. He has no recollection of what
He was in
happened.
a coma overnight, right?
Yeah, he was induced.
Medically induced.
And he's lost all his teeth at this point, I heard.
Most of them, from what I hear.
He had brain swelling as of last night. It's gone down since then, and reports as of late have said that he's up and alive, but is extremely out of sorts, is having trouble walking.
So we all know that Raja Jackson is going to face charges for this. It would be ridiculous if he didn't. It would be a travesty of justice. But there is a specific category of people right now who are getting very, very excited and moist. And do you know who I'm talking about? Personal injury lawyers. They are getting extremely moist thinking about this case because this is going to be a massive, massive lawsuit millions of dollars in payouts. That's for damn sure, because the guy was unconscious. Raja Jackson is wailing on him. The guy lost all his teeth. He's probably going to have some permanent brain damage. If it goes to trial, the judgment will be at least $10 million, because this type of damage is so unbelievable. Money cannot fix it, but still, he needs to be held accountable civilly and also criminally. And now we're about to talk about this in just a moment.
You guys know if Raja ended up getting arrested?
I don't believe so yet.
Hopefully. What I want more than anything, go get some fucking mental help. Go get some fucking counseling. Hope your dad fucking sits next to you and get you a hug for once. And stop making fun of you on the fucking internet, because apparently the internet and the fucking opinions on the fucking internet mean more to you than anything else. I don't think your dad's a bad person. I think he's just trying to rib you. He's trying to harden you up. But you're sensitive. You're soft. You think everything is a personal attack.
But the most disgusting thing is that people at this school are being encouraged to not cooperate with the police. From what I hear, the police were there investigating the scene shortly after Stu was removed, and there has been multiple requests that have gone downstream from upper management to not talk with the police directly if they are contacted, and to only let a certain group of individuals interact with the police. That is extremely dishonest. You guys let your friend almost die, and now you're trying to have people lie for you. And f you to every single person who replied to them, yes, sir.
Now that is absolutely mind-blowing. You have a private company who is instructing its employees to obstruct a police investigation. They're saying, don't say what you saw because it's going to hurt us civilly. Mind-blowing. The corruption is real. Anyways, that's it for the update. Let me know what you think about the video down below in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe. We're getting pretty damn close to 100,000 subs, and I know we can get there. So if you enjoy the show, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.